Now the details on the investigation into the death of Ashlee Robinson. Her family is demanding answers after the influencer from South Jersey was found dead during a trip to Africa where she had just been engaged.
Ashlee Robinson, known as Ashlee Jenae on Instagram, was just on a 31st birthday trip with her boyfriend turned fiance. And of course, by all accounts, it was a beautiful fairy tale that quickly turned into a nightmare.
We believe that they were in love. We believe that their relationship was genuine.
Local police in Zanzibar claiming that their initial report said that Ashlee took her own life while on a birthday trip in Zanzibar. And the parents are saying that is not the Ashlee we know.
She posted from paradise. White sand, crystal water, a ring on her finger. And then she never came home. This is the story of Ashlee Jenae, influencer, daughter, a woman who built a life worth watching, and died in a place that looked like a dream. She was 31 years old. Over 100,000 people followed her life on Instagram. Not because she was loud or controversial, because she made living look intentional. Every post was deliberate. Every frame felt certain. She wasn't performing happiness. She was documenting it. This trip to Zanzibar was a celebration. Her birthday. A proposal. The kind of moment people spend years waiting for. And when Joe McCann got down on one knee at the Zuri Zanzibar resort, Ashlee said yes. Her final posts showed a woman at peace. No distress, no warning signs, nothing beneath the surface pointing anywhere dark. Her last caption read, "I'm exactly where I need to be." We are going to walk through every verified hour of this timeline, and we are not going to skip a single detail that doesn't add up. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly why this case is not sitting right with anyone who looks closely at it. Subscribe right now. The moment new information breaks on this case, we bring it directly to you. Days after that proposal, a resort staff member opened a closet door inside the villa. Ashlee was inside, unresponsive, a belt around her neck, and the man who had just asked her to spend her life with him hadn't called anyone yet. To understand what happened to Ashlee, you have to start where everything started, not with the discovery, with the days that led up to it, because this timeline doesn't begin on April 9th. It begins the moment they landed, April 4th. Ashlee and Joe McCann arrive at the Zuri Zanzibar resort. Private villas, controlled access, the kind of property where movement doesn't go unnoticed, entry points monitored, staff operating on defined routes, cameras covering walkways and common areas. This is not a chaotic environment. It is structured, managed, and observed. And inside that structure, something was already wrong. Multiple witnesses, staff members, and nearby guests later described repeated conflicts between Ashlee and Joe McCann. Not one argument, not a single heated moment. A pattern. Confrontations that weren't hidden, tensions that didn't resolve quickly. This is Promise 1 delivered. The conflict didn't start on April 9th. It was already building before anyone outside that resort knew anything was wrong. By the night of April 8th, that tension reached a breaking point. The argument escalated seriously enough that resort management stepped in. The couple was separated. Different spaces, different areas of the property, an attempt to contain whatever was happening between them. Then the timeline narrows. April 9th, Ashlee is found unresponsive inside the villa. Not by Joe McCann, by a resort staff member. In a private, enclosed villa. The person closest to her was not the one who found her. She was discovered in the closet, a belt around her neck. Local Zanzibar police arrived and made their initial assessment. Their ruling, suicide. Ashlee's family rejected that immediately. Then came the call. Not right away, not within the hour, not even within a few hours. 11 hours after Ashlee was found, Joe McCann contacted her family. And what he told them made everything worse. He said Ashlee was stable. She was not stable. She was already gone. Her mother told reporters directly, "Fiancé did not reach out to us at all. We found out from the hotel." That single fact changes how every other detail in this case gets read. 11 hours. That number keeps coming back, but it hasn't been broken down yet. When you pull it apart, question by question, it stops being a detail. It becomes the entire case. 11 hours is not a gap in a timeline. In a controlled resort environment, it is a problem, not a passive one, an active one. This is Promise 2 delivered. Here are the 5 specific pressure points inside that window that no official statement has explained. 1. The behavioral gap. When a partner collapses, the human response is immediate. You call for help, you stay present, you contact family. None of that happened here within any timeline that has been confirmed or explained. 2. The false statement. The call that eventually came delivered inaccurate information. Ashlee was described as stable. She wasn't. That is not a miscommunication. That is a version of events, and a version of events demands an explanation. 3. The resort infrastructure. The Zanzibar resort operates cameras across common areas, entry points, and walkways. In an environment like this, movement leaves a record. Who entered that villa? Who left? When? That footage has not been publicly released. Its absence creates space for questions no one has answered. 4. The discovery location. A closet is not where someone is found by accident. It is enclosed, hidden from immediate sightlines, separated from the natural center of the room. It implies something happening out of sight. It implies time passing without interruption. 5. The staff discovery. In a private villa shared by 2 people, a third party found her first. That sequence alone demands an explanation that hasn't arrived. Each of these 5 points exists independently, but when you line them up together, they stop looking like coincidence. They start looking like a pattern. Ashlee's family isn't speculating. They are asking one question. Where was he? And what was happening while Ashlee was inside that closet? Drop your theory in the comments right now. What do you think happened during those 11 hours? These questions aren't coming from speculation. They are coming from the investigation itself. So let's talk about what the official response has looked like, and why it still hasn't been enough. The official response began with one word: suicide. That was the initial ruling from local Zanzibar police, and Ashlee's family didn't accept it for a single moment. Her mother said it plainly. This is not the Ashlee they knew. She had just said yes to a proposal. Her final posts showed no distress, no instability, no signal of any kind pointing in that direction. Then the investigation expanded. Tanzanian investigators held a press conference. Joe McCann was being questioned. His passport was confiscated pending the results of the autopsy. You do not hold someone's passport without a reason. That decision signals that investigators considered him relevant to what happened inside that villa. The U.S. State Department confirmed it was monitoring the case. A forensic presence connected to the American government became involved alongside local investigators. 2 separate systems, 2 standards of scrutiny, both looking at the same evidence. Subscribe and turn on notifications. This case is still moving, and we are covering every development as it happens. The autopsy was completed. Results not released. Not to the public. Not fully to Ashlee's family. The single most important document in this entire case is being withheld from the people who need it most. Ashlee's father drove to Washington, D.C., not as someone with political connections, as a parent who refused to let silence become the final answer. That pressure worked. Officials engaged. Communication lines opened. But the answers still haven't come. 2 governments, 1 body, no official cause of death, no formal charges, no clarity. Do you think the resort camera footage still exists? Comment yes or no right now. While 2 governments process evidence, Ashlee's family isn't waiting for a press conference. They are packing bags. Because to them, this was never a case. It was their daughter. Ashlee's mother has given interview after interview. Every single time, she says the same thing. We just want the truth. Not accusations, not conclusions. One request. Simple. Human. Impossible to ignore. The family is preparing to travel to Zanzibar. Not because they have resources or connections behind closed doors, because they have no other option. This is a family running on persistence and refusal. The refusal to let silence become the ending. Ashlee built her platform around one idea, that life could be lived fully if you were willing to go after it. Every post, every frame, every caption built on that belief. Her last one said, "I'm exactly where I need to be." Those words hit differently now. Somewhere between that caption and a closet door being opened, something happened. And right now, the only people still fighting to find out what are the people who loved her. If this was your family member, what would you do? Tell us in the comments. Subscribe and turn on notifications right now. The moment the autopsy results drop or new information surfaces in this case, we will be back with everything. Ashlee's story is not finished, and we are not walking away from it. Every case matters. Every clue counts.